What's good, YouTube? It's your boy TK, and welcome back to another episode of TK Vids. Tonight, we have another reaction, another Joey Diaz. Y'all loving Joey Diaz? I'm loving Joey Diaz. We're about to get into a whole nother Joey Diaz segment. This is back at This Is Not Happening. That comedy series I was telling y'all that I like, that I'm starting to like. This Is Not Happening. The same one with the prison riot from Ali Sadiq. I'm probably gonna react to that anyway, even though I said I didn't, but I'm getting a lot of people talking about react to it. So I'm gonna go ahead and do it. Probably not right now, because like I said, I already watched it, but we're gonna end up getting to it. But yeah, this is Not Happening with Mitchell, the other Joey Diaz one I was looking at. It's a few other ones that I like. And yeah, we about to get into it. So we got Joey Diaz lying to mom at home on acid. Knowing him and how he tells his funny stories with the drugs and all of that, this is going to be a good one. So let's check this out. This Joey Diaz. He lied to mom about being on acid or something like that. I don't know. We're going to figure it out. Y'all sit back, relax, enjoy the reaction. I got my new roller tray here, so I'm about to roll up the rest of the shit that I got. You got some, go ahead and partake. Got your drink, pour your drink, whatever it is. Sit back, relax. If you like the video, go ahead and subscribe, like, drop a comment, all that good stuff. Share the video, and I'll love you forever. I'll fuck that word up. I'll love you forever. Anyway, let's go ahead and get into it. Joey Diaz, lying to mom. Let's go.
Me and four other guys want to rip up 100 sheets of acid and listen to Led Zeppelin 2 and fucking see the devil.
Damn.
And we robbed the beer truck. We were snorting fucking crystal THC.
Damn.
We were going fucking deep into the murky waters.
Damn, this dude.
This is not happening. I'm your host, Roy Wood Jr., and I just read this whole book. Tell you the truth. Facebook was my idea. Zuckerberg cut me out. He's lost. Honestly, the word prodigy loses all meaning after a while. I got Grammys.
Ooh. Acid is something I can't trust.
This episode is all about lies. This podcast is called The Church of What's Happening Now. Buckle up for Joey.
Yeah.
The last time I saw you, mother.
Let's hear him talk about this crazy ass acid story. Let me know if you ever tried acid. I haven't. Don't plan on doing it. Hey, but I don't judge you if you do. Let's go ahead. Come on.
Because I talked about getting thrown out of Catholic school and shit, and I beat up the nun, so I'm going to tell you what happened. I'm going to tell you what happened after that shit, right? So I got thrown out of Catholic school after the 5th grade year, so now I'm in the 6th grade, and I got to go back to this town called North Bergen, where I'm from, in Jersey, and I got to go to a school named McKinley, and my mom was single now. My stepdad and her had broken up, so I lived the whole summer. My mom goes, listen, here's the fucking new rules at the house. I'm not fucking with you this year. I don't have time in the morning to wake up and make you breakfast. I don't have time to wash your fucking clothes. I'm running a business. I got 2 businesses, so you're on your own. The first time you fuck up, I'm putting you in military school in Miami with your cousins.
Damn.
You gotta salute people and run with a rifle and shit. And I'm like, fuck it, I promise you, I won't fuck up. So the whole 6th grade year, I was by
Let me guess, he fucked up.
book. I fucking did my own laundry. I made my own breakfast, and I would go to work in her bar in the afternoon. I would go to karate. I got A's. But then something fucked up happened in the 7th grade. I fell in love. I fell in love with the skinny chick, flat-chested, the whole fucking thing. But there was no sex involved. We were just dry humping like motherfuckers. We would go home every day and dry hump to death, like 2 album sides. Like that was the minimum. Like 2 album sides. I would fuck up a zipper every day. Like every day, I'd dry hump my way, either her past her zipper or my zipper. There was no tits. There was no fingering. There was nothing. It was just straight on fucking dry humping. I fell in love. Like I fucking.
Bro, when you at that certain age, when you just now in the puberty, dry humping is more than enough for you. More than enough. I remember going to juke parties, man. Going to juke parties was the shit, and that was basically dry humping. That's exactly what we was doing, fucking with clothes on. And motherfuckers were satisfied with just that. You didn't even have to fuck until you got older, then, you know, that shit had to change up. But, man, he said it was just dry humping. I'll fuck up with zipper. Shit, I feel you, G.
By dry humping. I stopped going to karate. I stopped going to fucking basketball.
Damn,
I
off the
stopped doing
dry
homework.
hump.
And then she told me in February that if it all works out, at the end of the summer, we're going to have sex. Who the fuck could focus?
Ooh.
When you're going to have sex the summer of your 7th grade, I was going to have fucking sex. I was fired up. And then in June, she goes, you know what? I changed my mind. I want to keep my virginity till the 8th grade. I'm like, fuck. So by that time, I was getting D's. Like, I had just flunked out of fucking school, and I had to go to summer school. Like, the dry humping had overpowered me. So I had to go to summer school, and I couldn't even focus in summer school. I would go to one class and go to a house, and we'd dry hump again. And I
Dry hump.
Fucking summer school, and we had to break up. So here I was, fucking heartbroken, and I got left back.
And with blue balls.
So I got left back for being a dumb fuck. She dumped me, and now I got dick in the 7th grade.
And get
So
shit.
I couldn't tell my mom, guys, that I got left back. Like I had this trust thing going on with my mom that I didn't break her balls and she didn't break mine. I was by the book, so if I told I got left back, all that shit would change, and she would be monitoring me and shit. So I never told her I got left back.
Ooh.
And 3 months became 6 months, and 6 months became 9 months. I would forge every fucking report card.
Damn.
I had this girl that was tremendous with forging, and she'd get me B pluses and A's, and she changed the 7 to an 8, and I just kept doing it. And the first year went by. Then the 8th grade, she's like, when are you gonna graduate? And I'm like, this year. But fucking it snowed a ton that year. It was the year of snow, so we didn't have to graduate till January 30th. But I had already signed up for a basketball camp. So I'm like, there's no graduation. I'm going to a basketball camp and shit. So that was the end of that. So she didn't know. Freshman year, she had no fucking idea. Every letter that came home, I intercepted. Guys, I feel really bad about this. I feel fucking terrible about even saying this fucking story. I never fucking told her.
Like never?
Okay, and
Like
I
ever?
knew she was not gonna find out. Like, I just had this fucking feeling inside of me that she was not gonna find out. So I went out with my life. I went to high school. My mom had a bad habit. My mom owned a bar, and every night at 3 a.m, the bar closed in Jersey, and she would come home and she would bring me home like a BLT from the 4-star diner, or chicken chow mein from the New Moon Chinese restaurant or something, or a Cuban sandwich from Hernan.
I ain't gonna lie, that shit sound fire as hell right now. Fire!
And she had a bad habit. She'd wake me up at 3:30, 3:20 every fucking night. Jose Antonio! Jose Antonio! That's my slave name. Jose Antonio. You guys call me Joey. She called me Jose Antonio. That's my real name. And I would come down and she'd feed me, or she'd come up to my room, wake me up at 3:20, 3:30, and tell me about the day. And then she'd have her nightcap. She'd have like a Heineken or a vodka tonic. And while she was telling me about this motherfucker was a scumbag, and this guy, fuck him, she would empty her bra from the cash, from the bookmaking operation and the number and the bar. And she would put the 50s with the 50s, the 20s, and she'd be telling me all this shit. And then at the end of the conversation, she'd go in her bra again, and she'd take out a little aluminum foil, and she'd do the last blast of coke of the day, and it was usually a little rock. And Cubans don't do it like you guys. Oh my God, I have this nail. Fuck no. They just take that rock and put it in their fucking nose, and just leave their finger in there until the coke rock melts and shit. And she would talk to me with a finger in her nose for like 4 minutes and shit. And then she'd tell me, I love you. You're gonna grow up to be somebody. And I'd fucking go, whatever, go to sleep.
You know what's funny about that? I think it was a movie. I don't know if it was a movie or a TV show. I can't remember what it was. But they had a scene where somebody got kidnapped, and all the Colombians, they was doing coke, but it was just bags. Like he said, it wasn't doing just no nail. They had whole bags and just straight up sniffing that shit. And they was making a kidnapped dude do it too. I don't know what show or movie that was. If y'all know, let me know. But that's what he just said. Just remind me of. That's funny.
Now, it's sophomore year. She still doesn't know I got left back.
Damn.
Right? So it's November. It's the second week of November, and it's New Jersey has like a school week where the teachers get together, so you only have school Monday and Wednesday.
She gonna beat his ass when she find out. I want to see what the fuck happened.
Big party week, bitches. Big party week. So Monday we're gonna get like light acid, maybe snort a couple lines of angel dust, and rob a case of beer, and then not go to school Tuesday. But Wednesday was the big night. Me and 4 other guys were gonna rip up 100 sheets of acid and listen to Led Zeppelin 2 and fucking see the devil. And so, we robbed a beer truck. We were snorting fucking crystal THC. We were going fucking deep into the murky waters, right? So Monday I got a little fucked up, and Tuesday I'm playing with my buddies. Then Wednesday I go back to school. But Wednesday night we're on fire. We got to meet by Nick's Pizza, this little Greek guy that said he was Italian. He would make pizzas and shit.
Greek guy that said he was Italian.
Nick was all right. You know, Nick was all right. He would always buy hot rings from us and shit, and I'd steal them back. He was a good dude, though. Then he'd look at me and go, "Speak, I've seen this ring before." And he would look at it and shit, because I would rob the ring from him when I went to the bathroom. Anyway, that's a different fucking story. So we had to meet by Nick's Pizzeria, and we went up there, and we had 100 hits of acid. But before I left that night, my mom called. And she goes, "Hey, man, I'm not feeling good, so I'll be home early." I'm like, yes. So then when she gets home that night, she didn't have the bar anymore, but she would still go to Roosevelt Track, and that ends at 12, so she would get home by 1. But this night she called me. She goes, "I'm not going to Roosevelt tonight. I'm just going to go straight home because I'm not feeling well." I'm like, perfect. I get home by 2. I'm fucked up. Nobody wakes me up. Nobody breaks my balls in the middle of the night. I can trip freely, because when you're tripping and your mom wakes up, that fucks up the whole trip right there. Like if you're tripping on acid and she asks you a question, you just fuck up. So I left. I went out. I go, perfect. She's going to be out fucking early. I could stay out all night. We did the acid. We had the fucking beer. Then the cops came to our party behind the high school, and they ruined everything. So we started running on, and then on the acid was hitting me, and I'm fucked up. And I hooked up with this girl. She's like, "Run this way." And we hid behind this little mosquito hut, like where you go when the mosquitoes are out in the summer. And she's like, "You want to make out?" We started making out, and I sucked her tits a little bit. She had really big tits. So the acid fucked me up. Her tits were even bigger than the acid. So I'm like, "I don't want to suck your tits no more." And I just ran out of there. I just ran out of there. She's like, "Where are you going?" Holding on to her tits. "Where you going?" I just ran the fuck out of there. And I ended up like fucking by the high school, and I didn't know what time it was. I was fucked up, and I just, let me just go home. So as I get home, I see the lights in my house on. And I go to the door, and I open it, and I walk in, and my mom's not fucking home. I'm like, fuck. So I go to my bedroom, and I put the hall light on, because I'm scared of ghosts. So I left the hall.
How many of y'all do that? I do it in the crib right now. I turn all the lights on, but before I turn all the lights off, I turn the room light on. Before I turn the rest of the lights off, walk in the room. Like, turn like a TV, I have my phone on. Well, actually, I won't even turn the light off until I lay in the bed, then I'll turn it off. Let me know if y'all do something like that, too. Or the one where you turn the lights off in the basement when you was little, then you hurry up and sprint upstairs real quick because you don't want the basement monster to get you.
Fucking petrified of ghosts. I left the hall light on. Just that I was scared, and I would look at the thing, and I went into like an acid haze, and I eventually fell asleep. And, you know, the TV was on, and you're tripping on acid, and you're sleeping. And then I got up like at 3, and I looked at the door, and the light was still on. And then I went back into my acid haze, and I heard her calling me. Jose Antonio, Jose Antonio. I'm like, fuck that. I'm not going downstairs. I'm not hungry. The acid, you know, I'm not hungry, so why am I going to go downstairs? She's going to see that my eyes are dilated. Fuck it. So she called my name a few more times, and I just played possum. And then I went back to sleep, and then I got up again a little while later, and the hallway light was off. So I said, it's safe, let me go out there and piss. So I went out to my bathroom, I went to piss. When I went to piss, I seen her door was still open. And I'm like, fuck, I gotta face her now, because she's gonna hear that I went to the bathroom. I go, fuck it, let me go downstairs. I heard the water on, like she was washing dishes or some shit. And I walked down the stairs real slowly, and when I went around the kitchen, I looked into the kitchen. I didn't see her by the dishes, but when I looked down, she was on the floor dead. Her arm was purple. And I went over to her and I touched her pulse. And I said, I fucking knew she would never find out I got left back. You think I'm fucking kidding you? That's the first thing that came to my mind with my mother on the floor.
What? This dude said, oh shit. I knew she wasn't gonna find out.
I'm like, she never found out I got her back. I fucking knew it. Then I dialed 911, I started crying like a pussy. That's a true fucking story. And that's why I don't lie today. That's the reason why I don't tell a lie today. Because I learned a valuable lesson. I lied and I spun like a Bernie Madoff type thing. Like for 4 years, it was like a fucking wizard of lies. And it was my mother. And when I found her dead, she never found out I got left back. But that's the reason why I don't lie. That's my fucking story. Thank you.
Damn, dude. That shit just took a dark turn, man. Fuck, he found his mama dead, G. Damn, it's not even funny no more. Man, that's fucked up, man. I feel bad for him. R.I.P. to moms, G. Damn. Fuck, did she OD? Damn. Anyway, we gonna be back with another video. If you like the video, go ahead, drop a like, comment on it, tell me what y'all think. You know, share the video, subscribe to the channel. It's growing every day, slowly, but it's getting up there. Some of y'all here from the beginning, so when I get up there, hey, y'all gonna be like, hey, I've been here since day one, and I appreciate y'all. So go ahead, drop a like, subscribe, comment, share the video, all the good stuff, all the above. And we're gonna be right back with another video. Alright? That's about it. Now find the next one right back here. Come on.
Yeah. Roll the blunt up. Yeah. And we gon' smoke until the sun up. Look, second verse, I put it in a hearse. Killer rhymes, but I gotta light this blunt first. Shorty tried to stuff the wood, but the wood burst. Loud hit you hard, see these lyrics gon' hit you even worse. Got me spazzing at my mind now. You level top 100, my averaging 5,000. I'm high now, steady writing some sick shit. Sharpen up the sword, when I strike it's a wig split. Yo, some real shit, when I'm smoking this legendary.